Okay, welcome to our today's revision. We are going to look at Butere Girls National School, that is mock, paper 1, section 1 for today, as you can see on your screen. For any inquiries, you can reach us through that number 0757019011 in case of any inquiry or the soft copy of this paper. So straight to section 1. As you can see, the instruction is you answer all questions in this section and is from number 1 to number 16, carrying 50 marks. Number 1, as you can see, the question is asking us to evaluate 8.5 minus 6, 2/3, divided by 4/9 over 2/5 of 6.25 plus 1. That is a 1/4. 1/4. 1/4. Now we start by board mass. We use board mass. We can now start with the numerator. The numerator, we look at the numerator and then the denominator. Then we conclude by merging the two. So numerator, we have 8.5 minus 6, 2/3. Using our board mass, we are supposed to start with division. So we are going to start with -6, 2/3 divided by 4/9. And in this case, we're going to have now 8.5 into improper fraction. We're going to have 17/2. Now we deal with what is in the bracket now, the division. So we're having, this is now -20/3. Division, that is multiplication of the reciprocal, which is 9/4. Now we 3, 4, 1, 4, -5, -5, so that we are having 17/2. And now this is -5 times 2 times 3, so we're having minus 15/1. 15/1. So we subtract. When we subtract, the LCM is 2, 1. So we have 17 minus, then 2 by that one, we have minus 30. So our numerator we are having as 15. Now we shall have 17 minus 30, having -13/2. So that is our numerator. Then we look at the denominator. So denominator, we have 2/3 of 6.25 plus 1, 1.5 and 1.25. That is 1.25. So denominator, we are having 2/5 of now we have 25/4. Then plus we are adding 1.25. 1.25. So 1.25, we have 5 over 5 over 4. Using board mass, we start with off, and in this case, we're going to have now, when you multiply, 5 here 1, 5 here 5, 2 1 2 2, then we're having 5 over 2, and then we're adding now 5 over 4. So LCM is 4, 2 2, that is 10 plus 5. So we're having our denominator as 15 over 4. 15 over 4. Now, we take our numerator over denominator. Therefore, we are having our numerator, we have it as negative 13 over 2. Now we divide it, it's over that. So that means we multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator, which is 5 over 5. That is 4 over 15. And we get 2 here, 1, 2, 2. So we are having negative 26 over 15. So this is now our answer for number 1. So our final answer becomes negative 26 over 27 over 125, 27 over 125. Okay, we can move to question number 2 now. It is 27 over 125 power negative 2 over 3 times 16 over 81 power a quarter. Power a quarter. Now, we're having 27 over 125 power negative 2 over 3. Now to remove the power, we have to look for the negative sign of the power. We have to look for the reciprocal of what is in the bracket for us to remove the negative sign. So we shall have 125 over 27 power. Now, having the reciprocal, now we ignore the negative sign, so you have 2 over 3. Now of now you have 16 over 81 power a quarter. Power a quarter. Then we move now to for us to do away with this 2 over 3, the power 2 over 3, we look for the cube root. We look for the cube root of 125 over 27. 125 over 7. Then we are going to square. After getting the cube root, we're going to square our answer. Then on the other side, we're going to look for the fourth root of 16 over 81. 81. So the cube root of that, we shall have 5. Cube root of 125 is 5, and that one of 27 is 3. Then we square, then we multiply by the fourth root of 16 is 2, over the fourth root of 81 is 3. Is 3. Now we square, square 5 over 9, then we multiply by 2 over 3. 2 over 3. So convert it to 123 over 27. And that one now becomes our final answer. That question number 2. Question number 2. Then we move to question number 3, which says that in a COVID-19 vaccination center, just may receive their jobs from either of the two doctors stationed at the two tents. On an average, one doctor takes 2 minutes, while the other doctor takes 3 minutes to serve one teacher. If the two doctors start to serve the teachers at the same time, find the shortest time it takes to vaccinate a total of 300 teachers. So one doctor, one doctor takes 2 minutes, while the other one takes 3 minutes to serve one teacher. So so we can in after 6 minutes, or rather 2 by 6, 2 times 6, those are 6 minutes. Those two doctors can at least serve two teachers at the same time, because one is taking 2 minutes, the other one 3 minutes. So you can take 2 times 3, 2 times 3. So we are having 6. So that Dr. 1, we can have that one as Dr. 1. Dr. 1 who gives jobs to 3 teachers, in 6 minutes. The second doctor gives jobs to teachers in 6 minutes. In 6 minutes. Now, having 300 teachers, and we are taking 6 minutes at the same time, times 6, that means we are going to spend 1,800 minutes. 1,800 minutes. Now let's look for the shortest time it is going to take for the doctors to serve 300 teachers. Having 500 minutes, and the one is taking 2 minutes, another one 3. So 3 plus 2, we shall have 5 minutes each. 2 plus 3, we have 5 minutes each. So for us to get the shortest time the doctors take to vaccine the 300 teachers, we simply take the total minutes going to be spent, which is 1,800. Then we divide by after 2 plus 3, that is 5. So we are going to arrive at 360 minutes. That is now the shortest time the two doctors are going to serve 300 teachers. We shall have 360 minutes. Now we move to question number 4, which asks us to simplify the expression, as you can see. So we have the numerator and the denominator. That is 6a squared plus ab minus 2b squared. And then we divide by the denominator, which is 4 4a squared, that is a squared minus b squared. 4a squared minus b squared. So we can start with the numerator. The numerator of this expression. So we are having 6a squared plus ab minus 2b squared. So this one will give us now 6a squared minus that one will be 3 using product and sum, 3a plus 4ab now minus 2b squared. Now we factor out, so we shall have 3a into 2a minus 1, then plus, here we shall have 2b into 2a minus b. So here 2a minus minus b. Now here is 3ab, here is 3. Now it's 2a minus b here. Now we take 3a now plus 2b, then one of these, which is 2a minus b, 2a minus b. Now this one now becomes our numerator. Then we look for the denominator. A squared minus b squared, we factorize, so we shall have 2a minus b then 2a plus b. That is now a denominator. Now we therefore now merge the two, having the numerator of then 2a minus b now over then 2a plus b. So as you can see, 2a minus b cancels with the 2a minus b. Therefore, we remain with 3a plus 2b over 2a plus b. So this one now becomes our final answer. Then you get your 3 marks for that expression. 3 marks. Now, question number 5. Solve for theta. If sine 2 theta minus 50 degrees is equal to cos theta plus 10 degrees. Now this one will be much simple. Now we simply take, we know that a plus b, we should give us 90. Taking this as our a, this as our b. So saying 2 theta minus 50 degrees plus the b now is theta plus 10 gives us 90 degrees. So this is 2 theta minus 50. We are adding the 2 plus theta plus 10 degrees gives us 90 degrees. So we collect like terms. So we're having 3 theta. Now we move 50 and so we shall have 90 plus 50, then minus 10. So we have 130. So we divide by 3, then theta becomes now 130 divided by 3, so we shall have 43 and a third degrees. So our theta 130 divided by 3, we get 43 and a third degrees. That is how we find the value of theta. Theta becomes 43 degrees. That's simple. Then number 6, the velocity v, or particle projected in a space, is given by the formula v is equal to 5t squared minus 2t plus 9, where t is the time in seconds elapsed since projection. Determine the acceleration of the particle when t is equal to 4 seconds. So velocity we are given to be 5t squared minus 2t plus 9. Now acceleration now will be equal to now dv dt. So we get now dv dt over 5t squared plus that one. So we're having 5 times 2, 10. Then t squared minus 1 will remain with t. Then minus 1 times negative 2. That is 1 times 2. We have 2. So we remain with 2. So our dv dt becomes 10t minus 2. Now we are given, we are asked to find the acceleration when t is 4. T is 4. So when t is 4, you simply replace t with 4, and we have our equation to be 10t minus 2. 10t minus 2. So t is 4. 10 times 4 minus 2. Now that one is 40 minus 2, and therefore you get 38 meters per second. Simple. That's simple. You equate, you replace t with 4. Then you get 38 meters per second. Then 7. The interior angle of a heptagon. The interior angles of a heptagon are 2y plus 35. Then you have 100, 135, 150, 125, 3y plus 25, and 2y, that is 2y plus 2y minus 20. Find the value of y. Find the value of y. First of all, an heptagon. Heptagon has 7 sides. 7 sides. Then heptagon having 2n, we know that 2n minus 4, 90, gives us now n, that is 2 times 7. 2 times 7, that is 14, minus 4 times what? Times 9. So that one gives us 900. 900 for a heptagon. Now, therefore, we now add everything. So we have 2y plus 35 degrees plus 100 plus 100. This is degrees plus 100 degrees plus 135 plus 150 plus 125, then plus 3y 3y plus 25, and then plus 2y minus 20, which should give us 900. Collecting like terms, so the number of y's now becomes 7y plus 550 is equal to 900. So this one moves to this other side. So we shall have 7y is equal to 350. For us to remain with y, you divide both sides by 7 so that y is equal to y now becomes 50. The value of y is now 50. As simple as that, becomes 50. So you are 3 marks using that approach. Then we have two similar cylinders have diameters of 14 centimeters and 14 centimeters. If the large has a volume of 12,474, find the volume of the smaller cylinder. Find the volume of the smaller cylinder. Okay, we have the two diameters, 14 and 42. Therefore, we can look for the linear scale factor. And our linear scale factor, we shall have the diameter 14 over 42. So that when you divide, we get a third. That is now our linear scale factor. Then we are given the volume of the larger cylinder to be 12,474. Therefore, we look for the volume scale factor. And we know that the volume scale factor is linear scale factor cubed. Therefore, the linear scale factor is a third in cubed. So we shall have that a third cubed, we shall have 1 over 27. So that is the volume scale factor. Now, volume of the smaller cylinder, we are having that one for the larger cylinder. So we look for the volume of the smaller cylinder. So volume of smaller cylinder will be given by now volume scale factor, which is 1 over 27, times now the volume of the larger cylinder, which is 12,474. So now the volume of the smaller cylinder becomes 462 cubic centimeters. So this one now becomes the volume of the smaller cylinder. Simply multiply the volume scale factor with the volume of the larger cylinder for you to get the volume of the smaller cylinder. Then we move to question number 9. Question number 9. The figure below shows a circle, center O. PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral, and QOS is a straight line. Angle PRQ is 70 degrees. Giving reasons for your answer, find the size of angle POQ. POQ, this angle. This angle. Now you can see this triangle. This angle having the vertices touched to the circumference, and here we have 70 degrees. Now angle POQ, this angle. Remember the property that says that the angles at the center, angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. This is the angle at the circumference. Now the angle at the center is going to be twice the angle at the angle at the center is going to be twice the angle of the circumference. Therefore, angle PQ is going to be 2 times 70, which gives us 140 degrees. Reason being angle at a point, we can say angle at the center, angle at the size is twice angle twice the angle at the circumference. So that is how we find it. So we have 140 RS PRS, yeah. So this is the angle we're going to look at, angle PRS. And you know angle QRS, you can see angle QRS is 90 because it's passing the center and touching the circumference. Therefore, the whole of this angle is 90 degrees. And we're having this as 70. So we can find these PRS. So PRS is simply going to be 90 minus 70. QRS is equal to 90 degrees. We know that. Angle subtended by the diameter. Angle subtended by the diameter. That is angle QRS. Therefore, to get angle PRS, so PRS is going to be now 90 minus 70. So we are having 20 degrees as our value of angle PRS. That's simple. Then you get your remaining 2 marks. And state the integral values. Solve for x and state the integral values. Now in this case, you can work it out separately. You can start with this 2, so that you have 2x, 23 minus 2x than x plus 2, so that you collect the like terms. So you shall have 21 is greater than 3x. So divide by 3, So that we are having 7 is greater than x. So the first part we are done. Then we move to the second one. We take the 2 x and this x plus 2. So x plus 2 is greater than or equal to negative quarter x minus 3. We collect like terms, so we shall have now negative 5. Negative 5. So we divide both sides by 1.25 and 7 is greater than x. So we combine the, but the same x is greater than or equal to negative 4. So the question asks us to find the integral. So that is one more than 1. So the integral values. Integral values. So integral values, we are going to start with negative 4. Now that is more than or equal to negative 4. Okay, let's finish that one. So we have negative 4. Negative 4. Then we have negative 3. Remember, negative 4 is included because of the greater than or equal to sign. Then we have negative 2. Then negative 1. We have 0, 1, 2. We have 3, 4, 5, and 6. Remember, 7 is not included because 7 there is no equal sign. It's x is less than 7, so 7 is not included. 7 is not included. So these are now your integral values of that that. So that with that you make sure you state the integral values for you to get everything. Then we are going to move to question 11. Question number 11. Before that, I want to thank those ones following. We have Damaris Juma. She's on board. We have Ambassador Speaks following. Thank you for following. Our own ascending grades is watching. Then you have the Shifting Grades Online School saying work. Thank you for following and watching. Thank you so much. So we keep on going. We move to question number 11. 11 now. Given that that is 3i, that is 3i 2j plus 3k, and b is 2i 4j and b is 3k, where I, j, and k are unit vectors. Find 2a plus 2b. Vector 2a plus 2b. So they're asking us to find 2a. 2a. And a, we're given as, this is now a, the value of a. A is 3i minus 2j plus 3k. That is 2a. Then plus 2b. What is our b? B is 2I minus 4J minus 3K. So that is our B. So we open up so that we have 6I minus 4, that is 2 times that one, you have 4J, then plus 6K, then plus, we open now this side, 4I minus 8J, then minus 6K, so that we collect like terms. Okay. You can see these negative 6K, when you add to 6K, you get 0. So we remain with the I and J, so that we have 10I, 10I, 10I minus 12J. We have 10I minus 12J. Then we know that 2B, 2B is we're going to have it as a square root of 10 squared, that is I, minus 12 squared, that is 12 squared. 10 squared now plus, this is negative 12, so we are going to add plus negative 12 plus negative 12. So we shall have square root of, now that is 100, plus negative 12 squared is 144, that is positive, so that we have square root of 244, 244, so that we have 15.6 answer for the vector of 2A plus 2B. So we have 15.6205 units as our final answer. Then number 12, question number 12, on exchange rates. Use the exchange rates below to answer this question. So you can see the exchange rates on that table. Now, a tourist arrived in Kenya from Britain with 7,800 UK sterling pounds. He converted the whole amount of the money to Kenyan shillings. While in Kenya, he spent 70% of his money and changed the rest to US dollars. Calculate the amount of money to the nearest dollar that he received. Now, first of all, we convert the all 7,800 sterling pounds to Kenyan shillings. Therefore, we are going to multiply by now 145 shillings and 20 cents. That in the buying column. So we shall have 145. Sorry, 145. 145.20. That is 20 cents. So amount converted to Kenyan shillings is now, that is a 1,132,560. So this is the all amount you converted to Kenyan shillings. Then The balance now is now the 30% of the total amount, because they're saying he spent 70%. So the balance is 30% of what was there. So 1,132,560. So that we see the remaining balance to be 339,768. So this one now is the remaining amount of money that he now converted to US dollars. So let's convert this amount to US US dollars. US dollars. So we shall divide it by, this is 339,768. Now we divide by, now the selling column, which is 105.40. So that we get 300 and that is $3,223. So this is now the amount of money in dollars, US dollars, that he remained with. Now question number 13 is to construct AB BC, that is 6 centimeter, AB 4.5 centimeters, and angle ABC 135 degrees. Draw a perpendicular from point B to line AC and determine the shortest distance from point B to line A. This is now a question on construction, and therefore we may not be able to do it on our screen because of the instruments. For the safety of our screen, you will allow us not to have it that way for today, but we are looking for a way for us to work it out. So we move to 14. 14. Use tables of cubes, cube roots, and reciprocals to find the value of use tables of cubes, cube roots, and reciprocals to find the values of, as you can see on the screen. So in this case, we can now start with finding the cube of 8.63. So we move right to our tables to find the root, the cube of 8.63 cubed. So from our tables, we're going to get it as 642.7. So from our tables, you can see from your table that 8.63 cubed will give you 642.7. Then you take 4, we have that 4 over 642.7. So that we take now 4 times now 4 times the reciprocal of 1 over. So we have, it is the same as 4 times 1 over 6.427 times 10 power 2. That is the same thing. So that we have 4 times 10 power -2, the reciprocal now, times 0 point, the reciprocal over 6.427, 0.1556, 0.1556, then we get 0.00624. Now We then we look for, that is now 3, that is a third. We are going to get everything a third. So we take 3 over 34.46. So we shall have 5 into now 1 over 3 point. Now we make it or convert it times 10 power 1 times 10 power 1 times 5 times 10 power 1 times 0 0.0, that is 0.22902, and that one gives us 0.1451. We are not yet down. Now we look for the cube root. Now it is, remember, it is the whole of it is squared. The whole of it is squared. So we take cube root of 0.551, 5.255 power 1, so that the decimal moves. We have 0 point, that is -1, 10 power -1, so 0.5255. Now we combine the two. We had this one as 0.006224. Now we add. It was addition. We add now 0.5255. When you add the two, you're going to get 0.5317. That is a closer to, that is a 4 significant figures. That is a 4 significant. We just have it to 4 significant figures. So in 4 significant figures, we're going to get 0.5317 as the solution for that, using the tables of cubes, cube roots, and reciprocals. We arrive at that. Then we move to question number 50 on ratios. Now you are supposed to a juice seller. This juice seller blends juices. So 3 types of juices is P, Q, and R. Now the ratio of mixing P to 4 and that of Q to R is 1 to 2. But remember, they are blended to form one juice, that is with the combination, so that we have P to Q to R. P to Q is 3 to 4, and Q to R is 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Therefore, our P to Q to R now is going to be 3 to 4. Now to that one now becomes 8 to 8. So this is now our new ratio. So our new ratio is the ratio of the mixture is 3 to 4 to 8. So this is the ratio at which he's going to blend that juice. Now find the required capacity of P in the blend. Remember, we are given the blend contains 16.8 liters of R which is in the ratio of 8. So if 8 is equal to 16.8, what about uh, the total one? The total uh, ratio, which is, so total ratio is now 3 plus 4 plus 8, which is 15. Remember, we are given the ratio, the blend in liters of R, which is 15. So we find that of the total ratio. If 8 is equal to 16.8, what about 15? So the total capacity, we shall have 16 now, 0.8 times 15, 31.5. Now we look for the capacity of P. P, P capacity now becomes P is only 3 of the total, so that is 3 over the total point, so that we arrive at 6.3 liters. 6.3 liters. So this is now the juice of P that is blended to get the amount of P blend of juice. Then we move to the now the last question. So 16, our last question. Last question. Last question. A hawker bought 1948 sweets on the first day and sold 570 sweets on the second day. On the second day, he sold 204 sweets, more than the first day. On the third day, he added 656 50 sweets to his stock. He sold all sweets on the day at the price each 5 each. Calculate the amount of money received on the third day. Let's start with the first day. First day. Now, on this first day, he purchased 1948 sweets. And on the same day, he sold 560. So you minus. So we see that he remained with 1378 sweets. Now, on the second day, he was remaining with 1378 sweets, but he sold 204 more than the previous day. So that is 570. He sold 570 plus 204, 204 more. So that means he remained now with 604 sweets. Now on the third day, having remaining with 604 sweets, he added a stock of 650 sweets. 650 sweets. Therefore, he had now on the third day 1254 sweets. Now he sold all these sweets each at 5. Each at 5. That means the amount of money is equal to the total number of sweets that day was 1254. Now you multiply by each. he was selling at 5. That means on that day he received a total of 6,270 shillings. So this is the amount of money that that hawker received on the third day of his sale, 6,270. So that is how you get your remaining 2 marks of section 1. Now, section B, we shall be handling it on our next YouTube video. So keep following, subscribe, like, and comment to our videos for more academic materials. Now, for those ones watching right now, there is a physics class at exactly 9. Please tune in and enjoy the lesson. As I finish, thank you, Joseph Laboso, for joining and being part of us in our class together with the rest of you. Thank you and be blessed.